believe it. Okay, don't speak.
The boy wonder himself. What on earth are you doing here? No, don't tell me. Impaired again.
Statutory rape?
Those girls still can't keep their hands off you.
Hey, it's good to see you. What are you up to here?
Defending some poor little client up to the hilt.
Well, you in full flight sounds too good to miss. Which court? If I can sneak off, I'll sit in.
Sneak?
You, my dear young lady, are talking to one of the privileged 20. I'm on the criminal intensive program.
Sanders at York have slipped since I left.
Cute, cute. No, I'm attached to one of the judges.
Heaven help us, which?
Humphreys.
Humphreys. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, I can tell.
You're in 7?
The mob I work for think he's full of... a fascist. You know what they call him?
What?
Attila the Hun.
Hum? Oh, no. Extreme right's about the last thing I call a more left center.
You wait till this afternoon, you'll change your tune. I bet you any money you like.
Who are you working for, anyway?
Metropolitan Civil Liberties Organization. Want to join?
Not today, thank you. Oh, who's your client? What's the charge?
Assaulting a policeman.
Do they usually give you the easy ones?
This girl can take care of herself, don't you worry. I'll give your beloved judge a run for his money.
Well, we'll just see about that. You blasted. Come in if you must. Oh, here, let me do that. I'm late. I know. I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to be here anyway. You're supposed to be over at Osgood Hall.
I am?
Well, if you're not, you should be.
Why? What's going on? Oh, the Member of Parliament, Weybridge.
Yeah, Oliver behind closed doors. You should find it most illuminating.
And ordinarily I would. But if it's all the same to you, I'd rather sit in on your case.
Ah, fine, son. Come in. Come in.
Well, I'll pack these away later then.
Fine.
3 minutes after 10, Your Honor.
Well, let's not keep him waiting. Any longer?
Anthony John Holland, you stand charged that you did, on or about the 28th day of March, 1981, at the municipality of Metropolitan Toronto in the Judicial District of York, did assault a peace officer engaged in the execution of his duties contrary to the criminal code. Upon this indictment, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
You were on duty outside the main gate of the Milford Photographic Processing Plant during the period February 27th to March 28th?
Yes, sir, I was.
And what did these duties entail exactly?
It was our duty to keep the peace, to make sure there wasn't any trouble.
Because management was expecting trouble, weren't they? 2/3 of the workers were on strike, while the remaining 1/3, mostly Chinese, were still punching in. Were you on duty that day?
On February 27th, yes, sir, I was.
Now, that was shortly after the first negotiations broke down, when management had hired a bus to get those that were still working through the pickets. Now, from what we understand, they were frightened that the strikers might attack, for want of a better word, attack the bus. And you were on duty, you say?
Yes, sir, from 6 o'clock in the morning until 4 p.m.
Well, did management have any grounds for these fears?
The strikers did attack the bus, yes. They were shouting and swearing at the scabs, banging on the sides of the bus, that sort of behavior.
So obviously management did the right thing in calling you in then.
An explosive situation if I ever saw one.
Now, having put the jury in the picture, let's move to the end of March, the 28th to be exact. You were on duty that particular day?
At 6 a.m., I was stationed outside the main gates along with 11 other officers.
How was the atmosphere? Was there any noticeable change from, say, the previous day?
There weren't as many placards. The men seemed quieter than they had been. We just knew there was going to be trouble.
And were you right?
At 7:45 a.m. exactly, the bus appeared outside the main gates, as it had done for the past months. About 30 yards away along the fence, there was a car parked. Suddenly, without any warning, this car started up, the men broke line, and before any of us knew what was happening, it was right in front of the main gate blocking the entrance.
What happened then?
The strikers cheered and started charging towards the bus.
So what did you and your fellow officers do?
We were afraid they were going after the passengers. It was our duty to protect them.
And how did you personally go about this protection?
I saw a man trying to open the door of the bus, so I went after him. First, I asked him to take his hand off the handle and step down.
And second?
When he took no notice, I tried to drag him away.
Drag?
I ordered him in the name of the law to step down. Then I put my arms around him, around his waist, and without using too much force, I tried to get him down.
And did he obey your instructions?
No. He started struggling more and started kicking.
So, what did you do?
Before I could do anything, somebody else had joined in. I had a nightstick in my right hand, and somebody behind me tried to get a hold of it. Then somebody in front of me elbowed me in the gut. At the same time, the man behind me twisted it out of my hand.
What happened then?
Next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground, being brought around by a fellow officer. I've been hit on the head with my own nightstick.
By the person behind you?
Yes, sir.
Do you see that man in court today?
Yes, sir, I do. The man in the dock.
The accused.
Yes.
He was the man behind you.
Yes.
Preoccupied as you were doing your duty, you managed to catch a glimpse of him.
Yes.
Doubled up trying to catch your breath.
Yes.
How?
How?
Or is there some new police issue we haven't been told about? Eyes. Eyes bored into the back of your head.
You witnessed the whole incident, you say, Constable Henderson.
Yes, I was the one who eventually managed to get Constable Heath away from the bus.
Now, is there any doubt in your mind whatsoever that Holland was the one who grabbed Constable Heath's blackjack and then proceeded to crack him on the head with it?
No doubt whatsoever.
Your witness.
From what Constable Heath has told us and from what you yourself have said, the strikers were keeping you pretty busy.
Yes.
There were how many? 50 of them to your 1 dozen?
Yes.
And yet you found the time to observe what was happening to Constable Heath. All hell was breaking loose, and yet somehow or other you managed to see everything that occurred.
There must have been a let-up for a moment. I don't know. I just know what I saw, and that was Constable Heath being attacked by 2 men. Next thing I knew, one of them had his nightstick, and the next, there he was. Heath, on the ground.
You saw the accused grab hold of the blackjack, and the next thing you knew, Heath was down.
Yes.
You're sure of it?
Just said so.
Heath's blackjack was taken from him, and a few seconds later, you saw him on the ground.
Yes.
You didn't actually see the accused hit him on the head, then?
Yes. No, I mean, of course I did.
Yes, no, of course I did. Well, which is it?
The accused took the blackjack, held it up about a couple of feet, and then
And then?
Constable Heath was on the ground.
Constable Henderson, you still haven't answered the question.
Heath was cracked on the head.
Did you see it with your own eyes?
Yes.
You actually saw the blackjack hit Heath on the head.
Remember, there was a lot going on, and from where I was standing, But it must have done, mustn't it?
Yours is to answer, Constable Henderson. Mine is to ask. Did you see the blackjack come into contact with the head or not? Yes or no?
No, but
no,
I did.
thank you, Constable Henderson. I'm indebted to you.
From where you are, Constable Henderson, can you tell the court what I'm holding in my hand?
A bunch of keys.
You can see them quite clearly from there?
Yes.
What happened then? What did I just do?
You let go of them.
They fell?
Yes.
You saw them fall?
Yes.
Did you see them hit the
Your
floor?
Honor, I object.
On what grounds?
That is a cheap and nasty trick which isn't even original.
Stevenson versus McDonald, City of Toronto, Province of Ontario, one Joseph Kaufman.
1974.
January 1974, before the Honorable Francis McCarthy. And cheap and nasty as you may consider it, perfectly admissible.
Bastard.
Was there something you wish to add?
No, Your Honor.
You seem to utter something.
I was accepting Your Honor's ruling.
Oh, I see. You may proceed, Mr. Vickers.
The keys, Constable Henderson, did you see them hit the floor?
Not really, no.
But there's no doubt in your mind, though, that once they did leave my hand, they did indeed hit the floor.
No, sir, none. None whatsoever.
Thank you.
Just as a matter of interest, what was that comment that you made underneath your breath?
You're too young.
Oh, yes, Mum.
I was just questioning his legitimacy, that's all.
Well, just think yourself lucky that he didn't hear you. He would have thrown the book at you.
Oh, so you are coming round to my way of thinking.
He's everything I said.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have it your way. All I was trying to say is that the one thing he won't stand for is contempt.
Of court or himself?
Of the court, of the judicial system.
Oh, the embodiment of the establishment, the upholder of the status quo. Typical.
Oh, you're just annoyed because you got dealt a bum hand.
Who says I have?
Moi?
Oh, we'll see. I still hold quite a few trump cards, believe you me.
Sorry to interrupt, but could I have a brief word?
Excuse me for a sec.
Of course.
This wasn't on your agenda, was it?
You know damn well it was.
Well, I'd say there wouldn't be much point.
scratch my eyes, I'll claw yours.
Is everything okay?
Hockey, marriage, the law, it's all a bloody game.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you'd gone over to Osgood after all.
No, I've been in the canteen. Sorry, did you want me for something?
No, just curious. You haven't been your usually bullying self all day.
Well, I ran into an old friend. The defense counsel, as a matter of fact, so we had lunch together.
You might look a little more cheerful about it. She's a very attractive young woman. And all things considered, handling herself rather well, I thought. Well, and our own witnesses testify she'll be all right.
No, I don't think it'll make any difference. She's made some sort of deal with the prosecution. And whatever it was, she lost out.
You're saying, then, that the two police constables are lying?
Yes.
You didn't assault Constable Heath.
No, not quite the way they said I did it. He was the one using that blackjack, not me.
Constable Heath was.
You see, he caught my buddy Chuck Baxter trying to get into the bus. So he grabbed him and he tried to throw him down, but Chuck wasn't having it. He didn't budge from that door handle. The next thing I see, Heath goes to his back pocket, he pulls out his blackjack, and he started laying into Chuck. He was going at it like he liked it.
So what did you do?
Well, I thought at that point it just might be a good idea to break it up. I think you'd have done the same thing if you'd been there. Anyone would. I thought he was going to kill my best friend.
How do you mean, break it up?
I ran up to him. I told him to stop it. He just brushed me off, kept hammering away at Chuck. So I tried to grab a hold of his blackjack.
And did you succeed?
It took some doing, but yes, in the end I did.
Then what did you do?
I got rid of it. Threw that thing away as hard as I could.
You didn't retaliate. You didn't hit him with it first.
No.
You're absolutely sure about that?
He's the saddest, not me.
Your Honor, I object. The witness was asked a direct question, not to express an opinion.
An opinion he has every right to hold.
But not to volunteer unless expressly asked.
Miss Gaskell, do you have any further evidence to place before this court on this subject?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
Then the accused will confine himself to questions asked and only those.
You said, Mr. Holland, that you did not retaliate. You did not hit him.
No, I didn't hit him.
Then how do you account for the gash in his head, the stitches?
I'm not sure. It all happened so fast. If Chuck was here, he might be able to tell you.
Yes, but unfortunately he's now living in Vancouver. But I do have a deposition and, of course, your word under oath.
I tell the truth,
我講真話，
我講真話，
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
全部真話。
全部真話。
If not, as that saucer is cracked,
如果唔係，好似個碟一樣咁裂，
唔該唔係，亦好似個碟一樣咁咧。
may my soul be cracked like that saucer.
我個靈魂就會同個碟一樣咁裂。
我靈魂若為個碟一樣咁裂。
Are you bound by that oath?
你承認嘅誓願嘛？
我係。
Yes.
I appreciate that testimony given through an interpreter is by no means an ideal situation. I would ask the court's indulgence and will, of course, keep my questions down to a minimum. Mr. C is one of those not on strike, one of the workers the police were trying to protect. Mr. C was sitting in the bus on the same side as the door, 2 rows from the front, and witness to the entire incident. In your own words, Mr. C, would you tell the court exactly what you saw?
法庭聽你所見到嘅情形。
我睇見個男人
I
想
saw
去
a
公
man
共去搶門，
trying to open the door of the bus.
個警察揸條警棍上行司機，
A policeman
個
with a
警
club
察
tried to stop him.
用條警棍打男人2次或者3
The
次。
policeman hit the man with a club twice, maybe 3 times.
The policeman was hitting the man at the door with a club. You're absolutely sure of that?
打個人，你係咪正確嘅？
係完
Yes,
全證實。
absolutely certain.
What sort of club?
支警棍
One
點
like
樣
this?
係咪咁樣嘅
係一樣
？Yes,
大。
exactly same size.
Then what happened?
然後點樣
第二個人唔
Another
係
man
警察，
？Not
上嚟
policeman came up.
佢想搶警察條警棍，
He tried to grab the club from the
警察
policeman.
好鬧，
The policeman
非
became
常
angry,
憤怒，其實
very
緊張
angry, and loses
呢
seconds.
樣樣事件發生好快脆，
Everything happened so fast.
好難睇見清楚。
It was
我
very
諗幾個
difficult to
後
see.
抹埋個公車起邊，
But I think he banged his head against the side of the bus.
我諗嘅事件個發生。
I think that's what took place.
Did you at any time see the man who took the
Name
club
was
from the
Geraint Wyn
policeman, hit the policeman on the head with it?
你有冇睇見個人打警察喺個頭嗰度？
冇，我在寧
No.
冇睇見男人
From where I
打
was
警察，
sitting, I never did see the man
我
hitting
睇
the
見男人
policeman.
冇打過人。
I saw the man hitting no one.
Thank you, Mr. C.
唔該晒，先生。
You're the top. You're the Colosseum. You're the top. You're the Louvre.
Well, where did you get to yesterday? You missed some rather interesting press photographs. You'd hardly credit it was the same incident.
I think I've got something.
Nothing contagious, I hope.
Heath.
What about him?
Well, nearly all day, something was worrying me. His age.
Well, if he's at all vain, it probably worries him, too.
Well, don't you think it's funny that at 40-odd, he's still only a constable?
Should it?
Well, it certainly did me, and that's why I rushed off. Guess what I discovered? Heath, the rough stuff, he's known for it. Apparently, there's been dozens of complaints made against
It's
him.
no concern of yours, no concern of mine either.
Well, he's been the subject of at least 2 police inquiries. Well, don't you see? That's why he's still only a constable.
No, I don't see, and I don't understand why you're imparting this information to me either.
Well, if Heath was coming down heavy, then Holland had every right to clobber him.
I've got every right to clobber you, too. If you want to be an amateur sleuth, fine, but don't bring the results of your investigation into this office. They don't belong.
Well, but they...
You're a third-year law student, here by kind permission of yours truly as an observer. Observer, not participant.
I know, and I'm sorry.
And if it was at all important, your girlfriend should have known. And should have brought it to the court's attention in her cross-examination.
Well, there has to be some sort of deal
Court,
between...
not by you, and not to me personally, and certainly not by the side entrance to the court.
Well, I just didn't think...
And there's another thing you seem to have forgotten. I am sole judge of the law, not the sole judge of the fact. That's the jury's responsibility. And if they're satisfied that Holland did assault Heath in the execution of his duty, then they'll find him guilty. If they didn't, then they'll find him innocent. Prosecution and the case for the defense have both rested on the testimony of eyewitnesses who viewed the scene from different vantage points. Like the press photographs of the same incident by independent newspapers, they were entirely at odds with one another. Your task, then, is not an easy one. Now, whether you believe or whether you do not believe the word of the accused, that does not enter into it. In a criminal trial, the onus is on the Crown to prove beyond all reasonable doubt that the accused did in fact commit the crime. Beyond all reasonable doubt. That is the key phrase.
Alan? Not impressed, huh?
Of course.
How do you think it's going to go?
Let me ask you a question first. Prosecution, Vickers? Yesterday during the recess, you made some sort of deal.
Happens all the time. The boots. Blackjack. Heath's renowned.
I know, but oddly enough, I didn't think that you did.
I always do my homework. You should know that.
Well, why didn't you bring it up?
Owen's got a reputation, too, and Vickers knows all about it. Left to the left with exactly the same code. The fist is mightier than the pen. I had no choice.
Well, maybe you've forgotten, but the jury has.
Foreman, please stand. Members of the jury, have you agreed upon your verdict? How say you?
We have.
Do you find the accused at the bar, Anthony John Holland, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. But with respect, Your Honor, we would like to suggest that the
Now, that
Crown...
is not your province.
It was just that we've all felt that the accused should be dealt with as leniently as
There are
possible.
cases in which you may recommend mercy. This is not one of them, I'm afraid. Your sole function here was to reach a verdict. You have fulfilled that function, and the court is grateful.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Thank you.
Sorry. I thought you'd gone to lunch. Like me to get you a sandwich or something?
No, nothing, nothing.
Oh, okay. I'll just leave you to it then.
You'll stay exactly where you are. You got me into this, and you'll stay and help me get out of it.
Out of what?
This dilemma you and that damn jury have put me in. You know for certain the cop abuses his position. The jury suspects it. And in spite of everything I've said before, I'm now up to here with bias myself. Right. What do I do with the accused, knowing what I do know? Do I throw the book at him, or do I kiss him on both cheeks and send him on his merry way?
Well, to sleep well, I guess there's only one thing you can do. Use your conscience. Your own conscience.
Oh, which collection of pulp romance did you get that one out of?
I mean your conscience as a judge.
Oh, there's a difference?
Well, the jury made their findings on what they saw and heard out there. Surely your sentence should be the same.
What they saw and heard, they asked for mercy.
Well, they had no right, just as I had no right to tell you what I discovered.
The sole judge of the law, not the sole judge of the fact. I'm finding it difficult to completely dismiss the sentiments the jury has expressed. But whether violence begat violence, however, is not the issue. The jury has found the accused guilty as charged, and it is my duty to sentence accordingly. I see from previous reports that the accused has had run-ins with the police before. And no matter what the provocation is, no one has the right to take the law into his own hands. And this the accused seems to have done repeatedly. He's had a fair number of warnings by the court before, and has been dealt with fairly sympathetically, but apparently to no avail. I feel then that the time has come for him to be taught a lesson. Anthony John Holland, I am sentencing you to 6 months imprisonment and 30 months probation. And the conditions of the probation order are that you keep the peace.
All right.
Not yet.
Your Honor.
One final word to the Metro Police. Although Constable Heath's actions were not the concern of this court, their good name has been brought into question, and I suggest that an inquiry should be put into motion immediately. And if it is found that Constable Heath did exceed the levels of behavior acceptable for the preservation of law and order, then I hope that his punishment will be more than a mere reprimand. There are also several avenues open to the defense counsel, as I'm sure Miss Gaskell is only too aware. If the police do not conduct an inquiry, or if she is dissatisfied with the results of such an inquiry, then I suggest that she sets her own wheels in motion.
I will indeed, Your Honor.
By the way, Miss Gaskell, I also suggest that you improve the technique of your stage whispers. Now, Herb.
something, ma'am?
No, yes, what I mean is I'm looking for court number 7
Just up there. First door on your left.
on the left.
They won't be too hard on you.
Oh, no, you don't understand. It's not me. It's my son.
Come, Mother, number 7 is here.
Yes, dear. First on the left.
It's going to be a real good one.
He won't get away with it. Michael won't let him. Michael?
Judge Humphreys.
He's one of our favorites.
He'll see to it that justice is done.
Life.
Shades of Jane Austen.
Shades of who?
Never have your best trousers on when you turn out to fight for freedom and truth. Yeoman always does. It's what I call a Pride and Prejudice case, where the emphasis on the latter.
Well, there's bound to be some. For example,